Gulf Coast Shippers, along with Renee McCarthy, Dan Reese, and Ed Copay. And she's going to be up here representing the team and saying a few words about John. And John's going to have the opportunity, as he should, to be recognized for what he is doing and help us all learn. Come on up here, Janine.
Thanks. Good morning, everybody. First, I just want to say, I'm going to get to John really quick. You know, they made the Oscar nominations this morning, and I think they missed one with Bart with his Best Actor performance this morning. That took a lot of guts. So anyway, John, oh my God, I am so proud to be up here and talk about John. He is just, Bart asked me to say a few things about John this morning, and yesterday I sat down and I had a list like 10 pages long of all the things that John is and what makes him so successful. But I'll tell you a quick story. When John started in March of 2011, and I was in Florida, he was in New Orleans, and I went to go on a field ride with him. He knows the story. And we went on a couple of appointments that he had planned, and the first one, I think they shipped 3 times a year. And John was so nice and talked. I'm like, oh, let's go, we gotta get out of here. And then the next one, it was the wrong decision maker. And so, she didn't make the decision. I don't even know if she made the decision to buy nothing. So we got in the car and I said, these are the 2 most common rookie mistakes. Qualify a customer and sell to the right decision maker. And I'll tell you, he was the quickest of anybody I've hired to get those 2 things right. And in 2011, he started in March 2011. He was a Platinum Club member 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. And he's had a fantastic year. He grew, his average incremental margin was over $2,800 per period. He had a cumulative of $219,000 in new margin this year. And he just does all of it, follows the process, listens, and is persistent, does the drill every single day. And there's a quote that he kind of lives by, James. Success isn't owned, it's leased, and rent is due every day. And that's what makes him successful. He goes and does the job every single solitary day, and he does it right. Congratulations, I'm so proud.
Thank you, Janine. What a year at Unishippers. Last year I was fortunate enough to win 3rd place overall, and I remember walking across the stage feeling really proud. And Joe Curtis came up to me and he said, John, 3rd place is nice, but when are you going to win 1st? I thought, well, congratulations might have been better, but I'll take it. But, maybe that's the message. Maybe the message is never be satisfied where you're at. Maybe you should work harder every day to get better, because we all can. So, Joe, to answer your question, that's the spirit. First and foremost, I want to thank my executive management team, Ed Copay, Janine Allstead, Dan Reese, and Renee McCarthy. You're all such a dynamic group of leaders. You've each taught me a little something different to make me successful over the past 4 years. You give me the direction that I need to be successful, but the autonomy to be creative and grow my book of business as I see fit. So thanks again for your support of my ideas and my efforts. We also have an unbelievable support team at Gulf Coast Shippers. They truly are a selling point for me when I'm closing deals. I win deals based on what I do, but I keep customers based on what they do. So I want to thank them as well. I also want to congratulate Chris Knowles. Wow, an awesome year too. Chris and I are in the same office and we compete every single day. I mean, there's a lot of trash talking going on in the rules. Probably stuff not appropriate for this stage. But we're constantly letting each other know. We have more activations, more RCAs. Chris will walk by our UAA office. Just, margin reports, anything to see, we're doing better that week. And that type of healthy competition has made me a better rep, so thank you, Chris, as well. Somebody once told me that sales reps are the athletes of the business world. I really like that analogy. I like it because it means that I get to go out every day and compete and win. And winning feels good. It means that every morning when I wake up, I decide how much money I'm going to make. And that's truly awesome. Lastly, we have such a great culture here at Unishippers, but I really wonder if we take full advantage of it. I have a great teammate, or several teammates, that I can go to for advice, like Pat, Phil, Chris, all the others in my team. There's so many folks here with vast amounts of knowledge of what it takes to be successful. And very early on in my first convention, I made it a point to pay attention to who was on stage. I reached out to folks like Kyle Bohr, and Nico, and Zach Stone, just to find out what it takes to really push the limits and get better every day. So thank you guys as well. So I encourage all the new folks in the room, reach out to those people that you see that are doing well, and ask them what they do every day. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. They'll put you in the right direction. So in closing, I'll share some of my rules that's helped me get up on this stage today for the last 3 years. First, always conduct thorough assessments with every right prospect. Second, never close out Friday unless you have 10 appointments set for the next week. Third, never be afraid to ask the tough questions. Not just of your prospects, but of yourselves. And fourth, learn from all your failures, and then make adjustments. And finally, be creative and have fun. And the most successful people in the world, it's not work for them, it's fun. So make that a goal, get the right attitude, and I promise you'll be successful. Again, I want to thank my franchise Gulf Coast Shippers for their support, and thank God for the opportunity to get up every morning and be successful. Thank you.